So you're a young politician. We saw protests in Jantar Mantar. Where do you think is the disconnect? Because we saw the Prime Minister taking to Instagram. This was a party in 2014 which had holograms, which was on top of its game as far as social media was concerned. Now he's given directions to his ministers to be on social media. Is there a disconnect
I would
between?
not speak to the mind of the Prime Minister because I was not in cabinet and neither were you. I will only say if there was a disconnect, then you would not have the Prime Minister on Instagram, would you? And it is not that the Prime Minister is new to Instagram. It is just that you were a bit taken aback to the fact that he would put out a story or a video maybe at 11 in the night or 12 in the night. That is a prime minister that has his hand on the pulse of the people. That is a prime minister that is responsive. But the whole ageist value that this particular discourse brings to us compels me to ask one question in the room. How many of you are below the age of 29? Could you please help and stand? All of you who are below the age of 29. Could you look at everybody else in the room and tell us, are we redundant as human beings because we are not 29? Are we not relevant because we are not 29? So relevance has no retirement age. If Tukaram Mumle was going to look at his age, at 54, he would not have tried to catch Ajmal Kasab. He would have said, let somebody from Gen Z come and catch the terrorist. That is not how institutions work. We are 64 crore Indians who go to vote. We all do not vote for the same party. We all do not vote for the same individual. We all do not conform to a particular ideology, a particular political thought, but we all believe in the institutions of India. We do not abuse our institutions. We do not claim it's a utopian state. We say it is a democracy at work. So if these 29 and below aged youngsters think we are not redundant as human beings, then nobody at Jantar Mantar shouting abuses at me can make me believe that as well. You cannot go to Kargil and shout down men in uniform in the Indian armed forces and say, I pay tax. Go and say that to Vikram Batra's mother, who will say, I will give you your money, give my son back.
But do you
You
need to?
cannot say to any ASI like Tukaram Ungle, I will beat you because you wear a uniform.
But
So a country needs the impatience of the youth for its future.